Is he gorgeous? Is he actual? Is he gorgeous? Oh, wrong screen. Derp. By His grace, boys and girls. I came in His name. I'm saved by His grace. 2,000 years ago, He died on a cross so He could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took Him on a mountaintop and offered Him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in His name. I'm saved by His grace. Surrounded Himself with 12 good men, disciples, what we call them. Noah's Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after He was gone, how He was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In His name we are saved, but only by His grace. I came in His name. I'm saved by His grace. How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day, boys and girls? Did God put some joy in your life? Did He put some laughter there too? If not, I'll add some to it. I'll add you some. This one goes out to all you natural girls. Yeah, natural. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and blew on the clouds and blew away. Heaven and earth He built it, took Him just 6 days. you're a natural girl. And you veiled what we had made by lips. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, your charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. You're a natural girl. So I'll send a message to our Father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause she's a natural girl. I'll climb the walls and clamber the highest steeple. At the top of the walls I'll sing to all the people found this girl. I'll love the one from above. 'Cause you're a natural girl. I'll write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Music window. Do, do, do. He's laid down there waiting for his treat. Oh, lagging. There we go. Yeah. A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way. But there were planes to catch and there were bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. And for I knew it, I'll pay. What do you mean it's cute? She, he's not an he, he's a she. She, well, he started off as a boy, doesn't do anything but make that dingy dingy noise. Every now and again I go like that. So where's Budgie I've ever had in my life? She doesn't even do my laugh. The amount of times she's heard me laughing, and she all my budgies did my laugh. Anyway, back to the song. A child arrived just the other day, came to the world in the usual way. But there were planes to catch and there were bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. And before I knew it, his talk, and he said, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. I said, you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. He teach me to throw, I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, as he walked away, he smiled, never blinked. He said, I'm gonna be like him. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon said, when you coming? Dad, I don't know when. We'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. He came home from college just the other day. So much of a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. And he said for a while, shook his head, and he said with a smile, what I really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon said, when you coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. Now I've retired, my son's moved away. Called him up just the other day. Like to see you if you don't mind. Love to Dad if I can find the time. It seems like the job's a hassle and the kids got the flu, but it's sure been nice to talk to you, Dad. Sure been nice talking to you. Now I've retired and my son's moved away. Oh, I've done that one. Dang it. Oh yeah. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, grown up just like me, my boy was just like me. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm tired still. He woke me up, didn't you, Divvy? I didn't get enough sleep. Don't you wag your tail and look all gorgeous at me. What are you shuffling for? Every day I'm shuffling. It's not treat time yet. Get lost, I ain't finished. We've got to sing one for God first, Divvy. Yeah, I can't stop yawning. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a boy. I said, God, I know. Said, I know I'm wrong. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. I said, down in New Orleans. Now the only thing I get on needs is a suitcase and a drum. The only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. in New Orleans. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Oh, spend your life in sin misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans, to where that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. House of the rising sun. There is only one rising sun. His name is Jesus Christ. Amen. Jesus. Let's sing one for God. What shall we sing? What do I feel like? You could run on for a long time. I said run on for a long time. I said run on for a long time. But sooner or later gotta cut. He's gonna cut you down. Well, goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight news. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, I swear I had the shuffle of an angel's feet. He called my name and my heart stood still. He said, Punch, go do my will, go tell the long-tongued liar, go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him that God's gonna cut. 4 chords, Peter. He's gonna cut you down. You can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Sure as God, be black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought into the light. So run on for a long time, I said. Run on for a long time, I said. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut. He's gonna cut you down. Thank you, Father, for all the blessings you bring. Hang on. Hang on. I can't believe he hadn't scattered across the floor yet. Oh, here he comes. Hello, Handshoes. Oh, he's my baby. Look at you. You big softy. He is. He's a big softy. Aren't you, Spaniel? Yes, you big softy. You big softy, Marley. Who's my boo-boos? Who's my boo-boos? You want some bacon? Do you want a treat? Yeah, that's got you, isn't it? Rub it. Look at your big floppy ears. Right, doggy. doggy. He's gonna cut you down. Ba 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 ba. Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Right, let's put that back. I forgot to wash the bloody cushions, didn't I? I'll do that tomorrow. Good night, Alberti. See you in the morning. Fair balls. Albie. Aye, aye, aye. Right. Are you sitting comfortably? Hope so. Let's get rid of that. Alley up if you want to come up. Alley up, Marlow. Div. Just stand there looking at me. Go and lay down. Go and lay down. No, go and lay down. You've had your cuddles. Get off. You're not forcing. No. Enough of this behaviour. You used to behave up during streams. Now you don't behave anymore. You make me get up and everything. Get lost. Get off. I said no. Ah, you just farted. You're gross. Yeah, you're gross. Who farted? Yes, you stinky dog. You have during streams. Now you don't. Get lost. I'm not talking to you. You just farted on me. Copy. Paste book. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Paste. Wait for the picture, then post. There's the picture. Post. Tweet. Paste. Post. Two messages in that picture, really. Thanks, Quo. You can't do it in the womb. You can confuse the chromosomes by vaccines that have been mixed with sex fetuses, but you can't change your sex. Agreed. You cannot turn a boy into a girl inside the womb. If you could, right? If you could do in utero, then why are they getting double mastectomies? Why are they getting lip jobs, jaw implants, cheek implants? It's impossible. It's free Martin equals Freemason as far as I'm concerned. Nothing more. It's another, like, all the shite and stories and lies they've told you thus far, and you're gonna believe adrenochrome, that God put a drug inside the children, our children, that God, oh dang it, that God put a drug inside children, and if you scare them, this drug comes out. What a load of nonsense. And if you drink this drug, you become younger. You stay at the fountain of youth. Shut up. Share to group. They'd love to be able to live forever. You can, but only in the eternal, not in the living. You can live we're going to live forever. You can live forever, but only in the eternal life, not in the being, not in this world. In the next realm, the supernatural one. They would love to be able to live here forever. They'd love to be able to transfer their consciousnesses into AI and have a computer chip as them, but you can't. It's nonsense. You're talking about putting a living person, a spirit, inside a computer chip. Talking tosh. I can't stand it when they all start talking tosh. Everywhere I go, it's flat earth or mud fossils. They don't want to talk about this subject because the minute this subject comes up, they get beasted. It don't matter who you're looking at. If they're not telling the truth about the sex, their identity, their skeleton, this subject reveals it. It reveals liars at 50 paces. You can spot them just by the way they walk. Eyes too close together, teeth too far apart, ears too low. There are so many markers, but the number one identifying marker of all markers is the gait. When forensics specialists find a mass grave, the first thing they do is look at the hips and then separate the size of bones by age. Bigger the bone, the older they are.
and then you've got a complete set of skeletons set up in male and females from oldest to youngest. Then you start searching dental records and all the rest of it. But first of all, you're going to identify the hips, tell which gender you're looking at. That's 50% of the job done. If you're looking for a missing person and it's a boy, you can rule out all the girl skeletons straight away. That's not him, that's because it's a girl. That's how forensics works. It's a beautiful craft when done correctly. Every night we look at the human skeletons. Tonight's no different. We've got boys and girls, 50-50 boys and girls. It's your choice. You either see it or you don't. Males have got bigger faces, look. You can visually see the difference. Even if you grow the woman bigger than the man, this triangle still stays elongated rather than spreading wide like a man's would if you grew him 8 foot tall. Men have far apart eyes, rectangular in shape. Women have closer eyes, rounded in shape. Men have bigger noses. Men have bigger teeth. Men have wider dental arches to match the wide eyes and a wide jaw to match the other two. Women do not have this. They have a sloping jawline, narrowing, with the dental arch being narrow to match the narrow, closer eyes. A 5-head versus a 4-head. Look at the difference in the skulls. Women's skulls bellow outwards like an alien head. Looks like an upside down egghead in general. This one looks like a block, a square, rectangle. Sometimes we call it a cannonball because it's as wide as it is long. Almost. This one is nowhere near as wide as it is long. Pretty simple, right? Excerpts of copyright material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news report, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to the copyright holder, to a noddy holder. We stopped right there on Oliver, Dragon Novodich. Let's go say hello. Who's in chat? First in was Kyle Shinobi, Oot and a Boot. How you doing, Kyle? Oot and a Boot. Karen Stark in second. Luke and Croatia. How you doing, pal? Trinity, welcome to the show. Alpha, welcome. Cool Arrow, welcome. Trinity, Fred Jazz, I don't know how you say that. Is it Freyers? I'm not sure. Luke, Croatia. Cable X on the show. E-Trader also, yeah. Yeah, requests in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 requests. We'll be doing requests in 9 requests. Let's get the show on the road. Oliver Dragonovodovich is a composer. Egghead, straight away. You should have no problem seeing it. Close set eyes. No cheekbones. High set ears. Flat forehead. Almond-shaped headlock. Tic-tac. I don't think there was any gates. Did we put walking in last night? I don't think there was any gates. I think we stopped just as we had a look. Walking. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe that might be in there though. No, it's not. That is Sense of Deep. Real Taste of Music. I don't know who that is. What's his name? Oliver. Yeah, Oliver's got no gates. We're leaving. See you later, Oliver. Next. Naoya Inoue is a Japanese professional boxer. I've seen more meat on a sparrow's kneecap. No bone structure. Reminds me of Bruce Lee. Wonky necrotic nips, wonky pecs. This one's bigger than that one. Let's have a look at your muscles. I'm strong to the finish because I eat me spinach. I'm a Japanese boxing man. Woman. Final answer. Close set eyes, small set ears, pink lips, Cupid's bow, sloping jawline, fake Adam's apple, no trachea and no clavicles, no place to put a meatball, look, nothing. Very reminiscent of Bruce. Another Asian woman that was allegedly the best fighter in the world. Remember, they're fighting other women. They're not fighting men. Just remember this. They're not fighting other men. If they were fighting men, they'd be getting knocked all over the place. I don't care how fast they are, how quick they can parry. That male fist is going to reach further. It's going to hit more solid. It's got denser bones. It's going to break things. That's what it's going to do. Busted noses, busted cheeks, busted jaws, busted everything. Ribs, you name it. Ring girls. Both of them pinching the fingers, look. I've got one question. If someone can explain to me why the ring girls have got further apart eyes than this bitch. The ring girls have got wider shoulders. I know this is a muscly woman, but the women are still bigger, look, with longer arms. Look at the meatball knuckles on this bitch. And that one's got them, look, meatball knuckles. Right? But the most undeniable factor in this picture are the skulls. Because we're not looking at the bodies, we're not looking at gaits, we're just looking at faces. And both these two women have got wider faces, cannonball shaped, look. As wide as they are long. This one's nowhere near as wide as it is long, look. It's an egg shape. That's an egg shape and that's a cannonball shape. The ring boys and the boxing girls. We live in inverted paradise where everything's rigged against you. And if you're betting on these flip-flops, you can bet the cheating. We're done right there. It's a female. Final answer. Broken leg. Look at the knee swinging outwards. When I walk, my knees do not open. They don't. They stay side by side. My foot never flicks outwards. My knee never flicks outwards because I'm not in rotation. If you can imagine a train on tracks and you imagine the straightness of a man's legs, they stay on the tracks. They don't falter. The knees don't buckle or go outwards like these ones do. Look, buckling. Flamingo foot. There's a real boxer right there on the right. I bet he's a bit of an hard man, that one. Just take a look at those meatball knuckles here. Look at them. They look like broken knuckles, they do. And this one's got nothing, look. All soft. Let's have a look at them close up. Look at the size of that knuckle there. And this bitch ain't got one. She ain't got one. She has not got a single knuckle, but that one right there. If that gave you an overhead right, that'd knock you into next week, that knuckle. It would. Crunch. Is that the wife? It's got to be. Look at the size of him. He's massive. He'd win. He would win on the right. If those two got into a scuffle, he would win. The flat-chested, broad-shouldered bloke there with the big meatballs for knuckles. He'd win. All right, I've got one gate on this little Japanese girl. And there it is. A. See if we can't find some minces on her. It doesn't matter where we go in boxing. Even the bare knuckle boxers, all the gypsies and all that. What do they call him? Paddy, what's his name? They're all women. None of it's real. If the governor, Lenny McLean, was a woman, then they're all women. It's got to be. Because Lenny McLean had fooled anyone into thinking it's a bloke. With that deep voice, the size of her, the absolute size of her. There's a story going back with Lenny McLean and two other boxers from that era, from the 60s. And they apparently there was at a boxing match and it got into a bit of a hoo-ha in the ring, and they started fighting with the opposite person's fans apparently, and the next thing you know, it erupted, and they said we were running from our lives from the crowd, which is possibly true because mass hysteria like that is scary, don't you think? Gang mentality. It's like that. There's a Japanese show, isn't there? Like, where there's a person walking down the street, down an alley or whatever, and all of a sudden, there's a crowd of 200 people behind them. and I don't know what to do. It's the same thing when, you know, in numbers. It's like piranhas. Yeah, I don't think there's any gates. Just that one gate there. Walking. See if she's got anything for me. Oh, there's a nice one. Shame my feet aren't not in view as well. Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. What's that? Can't quite see it. Camera's not round either. There's another one there. Still not. Look at those arms akimbo. Is that a nice one? Yeah, it's been that big for. Oh, there's another nice one there. Oh, that's a nice one there. Right there. That's a nice one. Look at the size of her. She's tiny. She is literally tiny. The ref's a big girl, but she's tiny. Look, she's like, she hardly comes over the ropes. Look. Little women walking round the ring. Dum 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 dum. What's that? Is that you? That's not you, is it? That's a woman now. Final answer. She's a big bearded woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. But she's still a woman. No amount of chemicals can change the skeleton. But no matter what anyone tells you, it's bollocks. I'll tell you what I did today. Because of, what did I call him? Hans Wehrmatt. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you when we've done requests. I picked up on the mother of Free Martins is what I picked up on. Shame I couldn't get her gates. She's too far back in the past. Not famous enough. Street. See if we can catch you. Oh, we might get her here. No, it's another knees apart. That must be Mum or someone. That one's almost nice as well. Is that you? Please let that be you. Naoya Inu. It says his name, but I don't think that looks like him. It could be him. I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't know if that's him. I don't think that's him. Must be. Look at the state of those legs. Just the legs alone. What do you see? Just on the legs alone, what do you see? What's the marker? There's a marker there. What marker do you see? The cut of the jeans is not helping. Oh, was that a gate? It's not really good. It's a shame. We've got a few though, and they'll do. Can I find a perfect mince before I go? I wish I could. I don't think it's there. Yes, E-Trader. Stood like Charlie Chaplin, right? Do you know what? That says his name. No, it's not. It's Lewis Neri, isn't it? That is not. It might be him. Lewis Neri issuing a warning. That. No, I think that is. No, I don't know. Don't know if that's him or not. Mincin, though, whoever it is. Miguel Cotto. I don't think that's him. It could be. It's a perfect mince, though. Do you know what? We'll take it. Hang on, let me have a look. Lewis Neri. Who the bloody hell is Lewis Neri? Let's have a look. See if it's Lewis. Lewis Neri. There it is. No, that's definitely not Lewis Neri. It's got to be, you know. I should have left that one up. I ain't done Lewis Neri. Let's put him up. Mexican professional boxer. Right, okay. That is my girl. We'll take it. Perfect mints. From Fischerburger. I live in a land of make-believe. In a land of make-believe. Make-believe boxers. Make-believe nuclear bombs. Make-believe sicknesses. Everything's make-believe. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground. Do. It's a nice full mince. Shame your feet aren't in that picture. It would have been nice. Right, let's go back again. Oh, that's the last one, sorry. And then we'll be on our way. Let's continue. I'm gonna need your face. And you know what? If that was a little bit bigger, I'd take it. Is that the top pictures? Oh, that is. Do you know, I might take it, you know. Yeah, knackers, we will take it. I can't bother. Can't be bothered to go looking for it. Next. Bye. Is Radoka Severko. Croatian female singer. That's a dude. That is a man. If you can't tell by the distance in those eyes that you're looking at a dude, I can't help you. I really can't. Images. Look at that jawbone. Final answer, it's a man. And they love the strings of pearls. Why? Because oysters are hermaphrodites, apparently. Both sexes. I don't know if there's any real insight into any of that either. Might all be bollocks. How could God make that mistake that putting two different types is going to mix them up, and you're going to get a third type that doesn't exist? It's just, it makes no sense to me. I think hermaphrodites are just these people. I just think they've made it up. It's a made up word for these. Another one. Like Lucifer has got another name. Beelzebub has got another name. Satan has got another name, you know. It's all the same thing. Freak Masons. Freak out. The freaks are chic. Massive blockhead. Look at those cheekbones, deep set eyes with brow bone, short sloping forehead, not widest in the hairline, look, widest in the cheekbones. You can see them, look. The widest part of that face is the cheeks. Final answer, dude. I'll take that as your 50-50, you big old cannonball skull. Is that him when he was younger? They pass easier when they're younger, don't they? I think as they get older, because they've still got testicles, this is the thing that people don't understand when I'm showing this. They think they've chopped everything off, and they haven't. These men have still got their testicular organs. They just added breasts and took hormones to change the voice. But the man's still there regardless, right? That is just, you got no, yeah, exactly. It's a beast. Beast! It's just a blockhead. It's a dude till the cows come home. There's no, look, and there it is with a butterfly. Why did they use butterflies? Because a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So they consider themselves as a boy, a caterpillar, and then they cocoon themselves in plastic surgery and come out as a pretty little butterfly. Oh, the butterfly. I'm a lady. Silence of the Lambs, isn't it? It is. It's Silence of the Lambs. Play that. Oh my gosh, look at that man fight. I'm taking that as your 50-50. Actually, I do like the one with the butterfly as well. Shit, I don't know. Right, we'll go back. We'll take the other one. I like that one as a 50-50. That is a blockhead, isn't it, that? Let's see if we can find Gates. So, being a natural bio man, as I was saying, I forgot, being a natural bio man, every 7 years you get a natural boost of testosterone from the testes that blasts itself all over the body, thickening the jaw, the cheeks, the brow bone, making you look more and more manly the older you get. So by the time they get to this age, they literally are, look at the size of them pearls, they are literally falling apart and the man is breaking. Look at that square jaw. The man is breaking loose on screen, right? That's what's happening. There's no getting around it. I need Gates. Come on. And again, if they were taking adrenochrome and all this, I wouldn't make them look young. That don't look young. What, does the adrenochrome stop working in the 20s or something? Just like with normal people, as we all start to lose our looks as we get older. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is just man face. Some pull it off better than others, I agree. But once you've learnt forensics, there's not a lot they can lie to you about anymore. There isn't. I think that's the greatest part of the being awake, is that you learn to sever relationships that are harmful to you. Whereas, you know, before you'd have stayed in a relationship no matter how it's like a battered wife staying in a relationship. Oh, he loves me, la la la, and they're just horrible to you all the time until you finally puff and you realise I should have done that 10 years earlier. Well, that's the same with a lot of friends and even your family. You know, people are like, you can't just cut your family off. You can if they're rotten. You can if they're rotten. Jesus said, don't cast your pearls among the swine. He walked with the taxpayers. He didn't sleep with them like he did the disciples. He had no problem resting. I didn't mean sleeping with the disciples. He didn't sleep in the same house as them, you know. He didn't spend all day with them. He walked among them, telling them the truth. That's what Jesus did. He didn't join them. You understand? Another part that annoys me. Why does he like say if you're a slave, be a good slave? What? No one should ever be a slave, Jesus. What are you talking about? Again, Masons translated that book, wrote that book, whatever you want to call it. The amount of people that get mad at me. So you're saying the Bible isn't the whole word of God? Damn right I'm saying it isn't. At this point in the game, you want me to believe a book that is the whole word of God, written by or translated by Freemasons? You're off your tits. I am so far down this rabbit hole of lies and liars. And that being said, there is more than enough truth in the Bible to describe God and how you got here and what happened in the past to lead us to this point. It's all there. There are things in the book that shouldn't be there. Jesus said to use Jerusalem. No, he didn't. God saw the gold and the gold was good. No, he didn't. God saw precious stones. He don't give a flying about precious stones. They're only precious to jewelers. Talking about. God said, I'm going to stop the sun and you're going to go into this village and you're going to kill all the children and the animals and take the women and then kill the women as well. Bullshit. God said nothing of the sort. If God wanted to take everyone out, he'd do it with a flood like he did. He wouldn't send men to do his job, that's for sure. God could do it. God could take anybody out with a mosquito or, I don't know, a brown leaf off a tree. Who knows? Because that's the miracle of God. Why would God ask a bunch of divvy men to go and break the very commandments he told them not to break? You're talking out your ass. It's called double talk, circular reasoning or circular arguing. I've been there with the dinosaurs and the fossils and all this bollocks. Circular reasoning, flat earth debate, circular reasoning. There's only one topic that doesn't give you circular reasoning, and it's forensics. It's a 50-50. You don't go round in circles with it. It's one or the other. Everything, all the other ones, they don't even stand up in court. Apart from flat earth. Flat earth would stand in court if it got to court. I know Zen Garcia did a court thing. Didn't he not have to pay $16,000? I can't remember what it was. Or did he get paid $16,000 for doing it? I don't know. But he's the only one that went to court. He's the only one that the judge said there's no evidence. He didn't say the world was flat. He just said there's no evidence for the globe. And Zen Garcia won. But Zen Garcia's one of them and all. Not Zen, he's in a wheelchair. They can't do it. Yes, they can. If they can do it to Corky, they can do it to a bloke in a wheelchair, can't they? Corky. Well, yeah, Corky. Images. If they can do it to Corky, soft, rounded, close set eyes, eye-set ears, pink lips, Cupid's bow, long top lip, no jawline, no trachea, 5 heads. If they can do it to Corky, then they can do it to Zen Garcia. Don't even get me started on it. Don't even get me started on him. Rose 777, another one. 777. The Crow House, there's another one. It's all of them. That's why they all promote each other. Do you see any of them talking about this subject and me? Nope. No, you don't. Because they're all terrified of me and this subject. That's the power of God. I love God. I love the baby Jesus more. For doing what he did for me in the living. There's no gates. I'm leaving next. Marcus Lelo Aurelio. He sounds like a Roman gladiator. Maximus Glutamus Maximus. Look at the teeth on that dude. Look at the clavicle. Someone explain to me why this woman's got thicker meatball clavicles, look, than the boxer. Someone explain to me those clavicles versus those clavicles. Someone explain to me why those clavicles are flat and these ones are V-shaped inwards, look. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. There's women beating the living crap out of each other. Don't get me wrong, it was entertaining when I didn't know they were women. I just find it funny now. Whereas I respected Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank. Joe Calzaghe, that goes off to you. Never lost a fight in your life, but you were fighting women. You are a woman. You made me idolise a woman boxer pretending to be a male boxer. And as entertaining as Joe Calzaghe is, never lost a fight, wonderful fighter, I'd like to see the male Joe Calzaghe, the male version of him, you know. The real male, I'm talking about, the natural male, the one with upper body strength. If you put them in the ring together, Joe Calzaghe, the female one, versus a real Joe Calzaghe, a male one, the real male is going to win. I don't care what you say. The speed, nothing. Muscle mass don't mean nothing against strength. I'm telling you now. How many times have you seen a big man get decked by a little man? How many times have you seen a bodybuilder get taken out by someone who doesn't build his body? My favourite one is the arm wrestler. Have you seen that arm wrestler? He goes up against that humongous beast. And the beast is pulling up his arm pointing at his little muscles. And the little guy don't point to his muscle, he points to his forearm and says, that's where my strength is, right there. And then when it comes to the arm wrestle, the skinny guy, absolutely, he couldn't even move his arm. You could see the look in the big guy's face, like he could not move the little guy's arm. And then when the little guy was ready, he just pushed him down straight away. There's one with, I don't know if it was set up, the one with the did you see it? He had special needs, and he was up against, I think he was a big Korean arm wrestler or something, and he absolutely got devastated. I don't know if it was real or not though, but the other one was definitely real, where the young gym guy with no muscles, who's super strong, couldn't be budged by the powerlifting, weightlifting, double the size of any man you know. Couldn't move him. That's a gate, right? Oh, chicken nom noms. That's a shame. That's an absolute shame that I can't see that. What is he? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yeah. BJJ. Look at them shoulders. They're weird shoulders, aren't they? What sort of shoulders are them? Oh, Nana's coat hangers. That's what they are. This is why a woman's bra strap falls off her shoulder and arm, because the clavicle doesn't stick out like it does on a man. On a man, our bone sticks up and the bra strap can't get over it. But on a woman, it just slides off, ladies. That's why you're forever pulling up your bra straps or your strapless tops or whatever. Right, I don't think there's any gates. No, there's no pictures. We're leaving. Walking. Wasting my life. No, there's no pictures, Peter. Yeah, we're leaving. See you later. Next. Miklos Feher, Hungarian professional footballer. Right, images. No jawbone, pink lips, cupid's bow, high set ears, soft eyes. The neck is as wider than the skull anyway. Look how wide that neck is. And it widens at the bottom, whereas a man's is vertical. It literally uproots from his neck, from his chest. His neck uproots. It looks like a tree growing out the ground. And that one doesn't, does it? Right, you want to go out? Come on, you div. You're just going to stand there. Come on. Chasing bloody foxes. Bink. Yeah. Right. Miklos. Let's come back. Oh, I've wrapped my blanket in the wrong direction. There we go. Right. Miklos. I quite like that as your 50-50 actually. It's pretty close, look. 50% space, 50% face. You can divide the picture almost in half. Look. I'll take that as your 50-50. Let's see if Miklos got gates. That looked like one right there. Oh, it is. Good night, sweetheart. What do you want me to say? It's game over. It's absolutely game over. 666 on the trouser leg. 29, Peter. 2 9s equal 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6, 6, 6. I thank you. Or you can even go 9, 11. 9 and 2 1s. 9, 11. If you wanted to. They've got these numbers for reasons. They do them with Gematria code. It is real. It does exist, but it's man-made. Anything man-made can be changed. Anything that God-made can't be changed. God made a male skeleton, can't be changed. You might be able to change the outside of a female skeleton to look male, yeah, and fool us. But the inside doesn't fool you. She walks like a bitch. She's got a kipper foot. She's got a broken leg, is it flamingo foot, whatever you want to call it. She's given away by the way she walks. It's that simple. All footballers are biologically female. Sorry to all you footballing fans, but I had to go through this as a boxing and MMA fan. That all my favourite boxers were women. All my favourite MMA fighters are women. Anderson Silva is not a boy. Georges St. Pierre is not a boy. Matt Hoffman, not Matt, what's his name? Not a boy, it just Chuck Liddell, not a boy. So you got to go through it. And if you don't believe it, then so be it. Carry on being fooled. You know, you had your message. When that time comes, when there's great gnashing of teeth and wailing in people's hearts, that'll be you the Bible's talking about, because you had your chance, you had your message. You denied the truth. You denied God. That's what they're doing, basically. By denying truth, you're denying God. Because in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. And God is the Word, the truth. That's God. Listening to, what is it? Is it called the Talmud the other day? Oh my, they're fucking freaks. They're crackers. They think Jesus is in hell boiling in poo. The things they think, unbelievable. And when people are like, but that book was written by that country you're not allowed to name. That country is not inhabited by the real people with that name. You get it? What do they call them? Ashkenazis, isn't it? They call them, I don't know, from Russia or somewhere over there. It's not the real people. I don't care what anyone says. And then you've got to make me believe that God chose one nation out of all the nations that are more special than the rest. You've got to be... Give me a break. That's like telling me he only picked white people. You're an idiot. You're a clown. You're a... I don't know. A mong chop. God spread his children far and wide. His real children. And these people that pretend to be the children of God, who are actually the synagogue of Satan, you got to be kidding me. And then on top of that, you're like, but the book's 100% God's word, written by them. No fucking chance. Oh, there's a lot of truth in it. I'll tell you that now, there is. If you haven't read or listened to the Bible, go and do it. And do it multiple times. And then parts of it they just stick in your head. They do. And you just... Mark Twain said it best. It's not the parts of the Bible that I don't understand that bother me. It's the parts that I do understand. And I understand Genesis and the fall of man. I don't understand why God said the gold was good. I don't understand why Jesus said use a usury when he whipped the usurers. The bankers. He whipped them. It's double talk. It makes no sense. That's these freak show Masons talking. To spread confusion, muddy the waters. Like Roberto, just sent out into the world to muddy the waters. Works for the synagogue of Satan. God's given every person on this plane a chance to redeem themselves, a chance to be a better person, to be born again Christian. I'd sooner walk with God than I would with Satan. People want me to believe that God is Satan. Oh, here we go. God is two sexes in one. Adam, the original Adam was Adam and Eve in one body, and God split them in two. It's just bollocks. It's all this Freemason bollocks, start to finish. It does not resonate. None of it resonates with me. The truth it's a frequency. The truth is a frequency, and it vibrates within inside you. The moment I knew I wasn't spinning, that frequency just changed me. The wiring in my brain rewired almost instantly to accept it. The world's flat. Oh my gosh. That's the power of God. That's the miracle that can happen when you truly love the truth. When you truly love God. Miracles can happen. Anything, and I mean anything, is possible through God. That's it. Unbelievable. Anything is possible through God, and nothing is possible through man. In comparison to, we're only in His image. You see, we're created in His image. We aren't Him. We can do miraculous things, but we can't create a miracle the way God could. Life itself is a miracle, right? I was looking at ducks earlier on. Ducks really got me earlier on. So I'm looking at ducks. I'm walking through the park with Marlo, where the lake is, and the pond, and I'm looking at ducks, and I always see the usual ones, the mallards, the drakes, and the little black and white ones from China. And then I saw this duck. It was golden, it was brown, it was red, it had burgundy, it had purple, and it had white and blue. This duck, I don't know what type of duck it was, but it was absolutely stunning to look at, just to observe. And God made lots of different ducks and birds, but just to make that one duck, the way it looked, it was stunning. It had weird shaped feathers all on its head and everything. I've never seen a duck like it. And just that one duck, now I'm awake, I can just see God straight away. Before, I looked at all these animals, never once did I think God created them all. Never once did I look at all the different trees and think God created all of them for us. Some of them feed the birds, some of them feed the deer, some of them feed pigs. How do they do that? Well, they drop nuts, seeds and berries from them, don't they? Seasonally. So they've got different seeds and nuts and berries right through the year. God thought about the animals and life all the way through the year. And then to top that off, He made some of them fruit trees that we can eat. We can also eat the nuts and berries as well. He made life all around us that feeds us for free. And yet people are hungry in this world. There's water flowing beneath our feet, a water table. You could ship it all over the world, but they don't. You could pipeline from the fountains of the deep water straight to Africa, and they wouldn't have any drought problems or anything. All the way across, you could irrigate the whole of Africa. But they don't want to irrigate the whole of Africa with clean water because it's so big, that country would become so powerful if they were all rich people. They want everybody living in poverty on the breadline. The cost of living, they called it 2 years ago, with Zelensky getting kicked out of the White House. Did you see that farce? But the cost of living only came around because of the Ukraine war, right? That's the only reason everything went up. Russia put the gas prices up and the electric prices and blah 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 blah. And then at first there was like, oh, here's your, what did they call it? Not cold weather payments, cost of living crisis money. And then all of a sudden that stops, but the bills keep staying where they are. To all these old people that can't turn on their heaters at Christmas because they can't afford it, and all these families that have to go to food banks. They cause all this poverty, all this famine, all this sickness and unhealthy society that we live in. They caused it all. Whilst they live like kings and queens, right? And you idolise them. That's the hypocrisy. Not of these people, but of yourself. Because even when someone tells you the truth that this is going on, they don't want to know. That's why Jesus called them all hypocrites. And they hate him. They truly, truly hate Jesus. Which is why I love him. You can take every other false prophet and stick them, as far as I'm concerned. The only one that ever did anything for me was Jesus. And you want me to hate him? He was the kindest man to walk on earth ever. The true image of God walking around amongst us. And we crucified him. or staked him to the ground. Some people say he wasn't crucified, he was hung upon a stake and crucified in a different position. Got no idea. Got no idea. I wasn't there. What do you want me to do? I'd take someone else's word for it. I can't. All I can say is that they killed him in honour of Satan. What they didn't expect was for him to rise again the way you are going to rise again. They don't want that. That's how you get out of this place, rising again. Sidney Poitier's mince. They don't want you to get out of here. They want you to go to the same place they're going. Good. Look at that broken leg there. Look at that knee separation. To a new person, look, they say, no, Sidney Poitier's got straight legs, look. This is why we get multiple shots to prove exactly what we're saying, look. Multiple shots of multiple minces. Destroy in a courtroom whatever these lie. Look at the straight-legged man. Look at the flamingo foot on the right. There's another one right there. Sidney Poitier mincing. All of this can be put in a courtroom and testified as the truth. There'll be forensic specialists all around the world getting a sack for lying. I don't even know if DNA is real. I can't tell you. It's a made up thing like the atom as far as I'm concerned until it's proven. I don't even know if it's an XXXY chromosome. I've got no idea. All this stuff comes from them. Sidney Poitier's diamond. Right, we're done. We'll set the 4 gates. Footballs are black and white. Masonic colours, yes. That clothing there, black and white, look, black and white. They do it all for reasons. Masonic ones. Coding, it's all coding. You had the band, the black and white minstrels, right? Back in the day. See, when people say the soulless, the only reason I can think about them being soulless is that they can do this to mankind and carry on living a normal life. I couldn't do this to people around me in the world, watching all these people starving and homeless and everything, knowing that I get a better life by lying to them, keeping them there. By keeping them people down, I get to stay up. I don't think so. You know, evil is as evil does, right? I'm not from the bloodline of Cain. I'm from the bloodline of Abel. Was that Sidney Poitier there? Is that Sidney Poitier? It is, mincing. Because look at those legs on Tony Curtis. Look at that hourglass shape there. I couldn't do this to anyone. Just to get one up on them. Yeah. Well, there's a Heavenly Father watching over all this nonsense. And these people know He's there as well. That's the worst. That's the worst part about all of this. These people know that God exists and still worship the devil. As soon as I found out about God, I'd be like, what you talking about, devil? You know? I could have sworn I'd done Sidney Poitier. That looks like a 50-50. Widest in the hair. Look at that 5 head. Widow's peak. 2 dimples, look. Widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks, eye set ears, pink lips, squashed down face, surrounded by skull, look. Save image. Sidney Poitier fails forensics. I'm just playing CSI with me, Sidney. Next. Ivan L. Moody is an American singer-songwriter. Ivan L. Moody is Five Finger Death Punch. I've never heard of him. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Look at those close set eyes. What do they call that actor? He looks like that actor, the one with the ginger hair. I can't think of his name. He always plays like a down south, help me, help. He's got one of those southern accents. Ginger actor, I can't remember his name. He looks like him though. It's the eyes that are doing it. Got no brow bone. No brow bone, arched eyebrows look, vertical forehead, deep, look how deep that filtrum is. That but smaller would be nice. That's a woman final answer. Look at the Klingon skull. Look at this big disc. I wanted a smaller picture than that. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Still too small. I thought he'd cut his head open there. It's a bloody tattoo. Is that him really? Is that really him? That's an egghead. Ivan Moody says it is Ivan Moody. I could take that as your egghead. Question is, has Moody got any gates? We're about to find out. I got a feeling. We're going underground, going underground. Da 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 da. Ooh, we got no gates. Ivan Moody, right? I've had enough. I'm going to walking. There's one. Nice. Leg and knee out at the 4 and 8s. It's not a mint. Well, it is a mint. It's the wrong angle. Da 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 da. Nothing. That's it. One gate. That's terrible. Again. Gates let me down. Street. Let's see if we can get you that way. What you got for me? Just remember they will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. He had some big chicken nom-noms there. Yeah. Big baggy trousers look to cover up all the curves. Curvy calves, curvy knees. We're curving all over. She looks like she's in the sniper division. She is. Oh my gosh, they're not even looking at camera. Neither. One's looking east, one's looking west. That's not the same. Dr. Alexander. Alex Ander. Androgyne. Alex Androgyne. Yeah. No gates. What's that? Yeah, I can't even tell. We're done. One gate. Let's take the one gate then. It's not very good. But it will do. Save image. And let's go back. Save image. We're done. Ivan Moody. Only got one gate. There you go. Oh, we could be at the end here. No, not yet. Eamon. Is that Eamon? Eamon Bundy. American anti-government militant activist. Led the 2016 of the wildlife refugee in Oregon. Is that where they ripped the place up? And there was a guy walking around with horns on his head. Was that him? Eamon Bundy. Eamon Bundy. I don't think so. Whoever that is, you're not passing. What's up with this one? He looks like he's had a stroke. Are they all family? They all look like flip-flops. He's got a soppy looking face. That one definitely does. That one does. That looks like a dude. Alright, let's go back. Eamon Bundy. Is that him there? Why is he dressed like a cowboy? Is he like a cowboy character? No, he is. Oh, he's from Idaho. Eamon Bundy. I'll tell you now, there's something very wrong with that face as well. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say everything's a bit smaller? Wouldn't you say that was a small triangle if you drew it? You would, wouldn't you? Small eyes, set ears, fuzzy wuzzy was a woman. No man keeps his beard that prim. There's a gate. It's not very good though. Diamond showing. Broken leg on the right. That also looks like a woman there, I'm thinking. It looks very in line, doesn't it? The hip looks twisted back. Same as this one. And then there's my girl. One gate with a diamond. Not very good. I want minces. There's one, if that's you in the middle. And it bloody well is. Gotcha. Is that another one? Right there. It is. Look at the state of these diamonds. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Where was that? Dink. So, in utero. This is the person that has invented this nonsense. Apparently did a study on Freemasons. This person says it's identifiable in cattle. We're not talking about humans, we're talking about cattle that this has been identified in. Allegedly, what happens is you get two twins, one's a boy, one's a girl, and the boy's hormones rub off on the girl and she becomes sterile, is what I understand. Does it say grows a penis as well? I don't know. What's it say? Little theorized. Lily, Frank Lilly, two first names. Frank Lilly theorized that a Freemartin is a genetic female whose process of sexual development from an undifferentiated zygote, sibling, twin, was suppressed or antagonized by a twin's release of male hormones via their shared blood circulation in utero. Despite publications of similar findings by physician Julian Tandler, I don't know who that is, in Vienna, 1910. Karl Keller, KK, in Germany, 1916. As above, so below. There's your gematria right at the end to tell you it's all Freemason bollocks. As above, so below. So apparently this person says that when you get twins and the male twin's hormones get on the female twin, she becomes sterile. How many boy and girl twins do you know like that? I know quite a few boy and girl twins, and not one of them is sterile or anything like what these people say. This is Frank Lilly, the absolute egghead. Look at the egghead. Look at the size of the cranium. Absolutely massive. So when people want to tell me that you can do this in utero, well, firstly, you're listening to Frank Lilly, two first name, and his study of Freemasons, not Freemartins. I think it's bollocks. If you're going to go down this path where this flip-flop says that you can flip-flop a child inside the womb, then why, of all the celebrities, got implants, jaws, cheeks, lip filler, ears raised, lowered, hairlines pulled back? Why have they got all these scars? Why are they still doing these surgeries on celebrities if they can do this in utero? If they could do this in utero, then every celebrity would be in utero. There'd be no scars. There'd be no Bruce Lee's wonky nips, would there? There'd be none of this stuff. You just farted. You just came in the door, Marlo. your nails on the floor. Get on your bed, piss off. On your bed. You're not coming up here. Keep getting me up and down. No. You're not coming up and sitting nice. You can do that later. Stream time. God's time. You know that. 22 hours is yours. The other 2 are his. One friend, 4 adult children. I'm certain she is female and actually birthed these children. Produced 1 female child of 4 female children who has all 12 markers for MTF transition because this daughter is so physically different from the rest. Siblings who are on, I very carefully, oh that's massive, I very carefully and gently probed the mother on what she may have done differently. Human being, my questions were sincere but respectful, the woman is honest and uncorrupted, innocent, ulterior motive, blah 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 blah, could come up with something different that she had done, doctor, blah blah blah, special vitamins, doctor had given her special vitamins during pregnancy, which she did. The daughter has female genitalia but is unable to bear children and has needed to adopt. We don't have all the answers about in vitro, you mean in utero, or hormonal surgical transitioning after birth, other than the fact that the technology for this gender operation is behind observable fact that goes back thousands of years in human history. Nothing's observable. Nothing's been observed. Just I'm listening to flip-flop stories. And according to what you've written there, your friend's daughter looks male, according to you, right? According to you. I might not find that same outcome. It's like clavicles. Where's clavicles? Dink, 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 dink. We spoke about this yesterday. There you go. Bink. So, here we go. Why aren't these in utero then? How come this is a woman who's been transitioned with necrotic nips? Female skeleton. Just drinking testosterone. It's bollocks. Everything that these people write is bollocks. In utero, my ass. If you could do in utero, then this wouldn't look like a man, would it? Would it? And this wouldn't look like a woman, would it? If you could do in utero. Nonsense. So what you're telling me is you can put a Terminator on the outside of a female skeleton, make it look like a man, still looks like a woman. You can put a Terminator on the outside of a man and make it look like a woman, still looks like a man. None of this in utero stuff makes any sense, but neither does hermaphrodites. I think they've just made it all up. It's another excuse for this. As long as they muddy the waters, as long as you don't see it for yourself. And the amount of people say to me, he's got straight across clavicles. No, he hasn't. She has got bent bike handlebars. They're straight across clavicles. And they're almost twice as long as these bad boys look. Remember, right? The bone on this person comes to about there. Where that dimple is. That's where the clavicle stops. The rest is the arm bone connecting. That's why women's arms hang akimbo to the shoulders. Men's don't, because the bone comes all the way out into the shoulder and then the male arm bone comes down, look. Which is why you have upper body strength on the on the male, not the female. So they talk about Freemasons. I'm telling you now, it's brainwashing bollocks straight out of Freemason fuckery. Excuse my language, but it is. It bores me. It really bores me. There's no proof for any of it. It won't stand in court. You can stand there all day pleading Freemasons and you won't get nowhere. You can plead that Samuel L. Jackson is Morgan Freeman or whatever it is. Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman. You can plead it all you like, but you can't prove it. The mud fossils can't prove it. The Bible says it was a flood, not a mud flood, a flood. And when all the oceans opened up and erupted, all that mud and silt settled on the buildings. The water. Explain to me seashells on the top of Mount Kilimanjaro and the rest of them. Because all the mountains, the tallest mountains in the world were under seawater. That explains all the sea life on them. Which means there was a flood. God flooded the place so badly, it covered 6 miles at 25 miles circumference, at least, because it covered up the mountains. And then when the waters dropped, 6 months later, all the buildings were covered up with mud, and they had to dig them out. Makes perfect sense. Or you can go with Martin Leakey saying there were Teutonic knights running around in armour that vibrated the land to shit. They fired lightning bolts out their asses and it caused earthquakes. Hello, Annabelle Wienerman, how you doing? Hello, Agent D, how you doing? For me, I just don't care. I really don't care for any of the lies. Who's that? Gene? No, is that Gene? No, that's Paul Newman. Scott, Susan, Stephanie, 3 children. He's got a big head, hasn't he, that one? So yeah, they can lie as much as they want, but they can't hide themselves anymore. Due to this subject, this topic. It's the greatest topic of all the topics you could ever study. It destroys flat earthers. It doesn't destroy the flat earth. Flat earth is the truth. But it destroys the flat earthers that are lying to you right now, that are coining. Even after 12 years that I left it, they're still coining money in off everyone, even though they get paid extortionate amounts for internet trolling, because that's what they are, they're internet trolls. Zelensky, look at the state of this. Look at those minces. It's freaking game over, man. So yeah, when it comes to the free martin and all of that, shills talk about it. I don't have nothing to do with it. I think it's bollocks. I think you're all a bunch of liars. I will know thee by thy fruits. Simple as. And again, my hero puts them in their places. Walking. There's another good one there, if that's him. Right there. I don't know if that's him though. No. There's another cowgirl though. That is though right there. Hello, sweetness. Game over. From the front or back. Male porn stars at FTM for sure. They can give them big dongs but can't fix their botched double messages. Agreed. Loads of them are. I agree. Loads of them are females. I can't prove that all of them are. All the big names were. The ones that they make super famous. Ron Jeremy, John Holmes. They're all women. I don't know what the penises are. Could be robococks. That's where hermaphrodite might come into it, but I still don't see it. I'd go with robot cock every time. Lifelike dicks. Look, they made a movie of 3 flip-flops walking around on the moon and everyone bought it. Everyone believed it. So they can make porn stars look like they've got real dicks. I agree. Some of them might be real men. I haven't done... Like I said, porn stars don't have pictures taken like this. It's much harder. Like Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue, it took me weeks to get their gates because they're not photographed like normal, like these flip-flops are. They're not photographed the same way. But I'm sure as time goes on, more and more of them will get revealed. Stormy Daniels, Brittany Andrews, to name a few, that are definitely men pretending to be women. Have they had the bits chopped off? I don't know. They might be wearing prosthetic suits and then they're shoving robococks in holes in rubber suits. Who knows? I've got no idea how it all works. And I don't want to go through it all either. I can't be arsed. It's a niche market. Everybody knows celebrities like this. I could walk down the street and say, do you know who Brittany Andrews is? And nearly every woman I meet will say no. Only males will know who Brittany Andrews is. But if you say John Holmes or John Jeremy, two first names, they might know who that male porn star is, but both of them are women, so we're stuck in this terrible lie of Satan's, and in the end, whatever they've done will be revealed. Everything will be revealed to us, folks. It truly will. We're done. Eamon Bundy fails forensics. And last one, Lewis Nerry. Images. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. High set ears, small mouth, pink lips. They've messed with the cupids in the filtrum. I've got no Adam's apple, no trachea. I've got V-shaped short. Look how small this clavicle is. A V-shaped small clavs. I'll take that as your gate. As your face, sorry. And we'll go gate shopping with Lewis Nerry. I don't think I'm going to get this one. I've never heard of him. Right, let's go to walking, because that's not happening. If they were hermaphrodites, they would have mastectomy scars. Real men don't have scars. Wonky nips, half nipples, or missing nipples naturally. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. That's what I said. If they could do like the Freemartin hermaphrodite shit, then there'd be no use for surgeons. There'd be no money to be made in plastic surgery. But yet all of them do this, right? All of them do surgery. All of them have mastectomy scars, whether it's underneath the breast or under the armpit. Yeah, this ain't happening. Lewis Nerry's got no gates. See you later. And we're done. Request time. Hit me with your rhythm stick, folks. Do 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 ding. Mark Lavoine. Mark Lavoine. As if that's not coming up. Lavoine. There it is. Egghead. Mark Lavoine. Matthew Takashi. Oh my gosh. Matthew what was that? Takaka. That's the one. Oh no, I'm not doing any. No, I'm not doing these people. Have you checked? Has he got gates? I'm telling you now, if you haven't got gates, you got no chance. I'm not doing any more ice hockey players. And get lost. Making me do these. We've been through this a million times. Walking. Images. Oh, he has. You bastard. Oh, you got me. You Agent D. Right, where were we? Fair user. I'll say that every show. Fair user. Bulk, it came up. How did it know I was looking for that? State of them teeth. Little shop Baharas. Matthew Brady. I don't know. Brady Takachuk. Did you check? You better check. Walking. Bollocks! Look, doing it again. You got lucky with that last one, didn't you? You did, you jammy shit. There's nothing. Waste of my life. Next. Little shop Baharas. Where am I? Diane Holland. Diane Holland. British actress. That face looks familiar. Keith. Oh, you're winding me up. Keith. I'm going to check. If I get 3 on the trot, you can get lost. I'm telling you now. Because you didn't check. Walking. Not happening. Oh, it's suit, not walking. Dang it. Yeah, not happening. I'm not doing these ice hockey players. You're winding me up. Next. Where am I? Patricia Arquette. I think I've done Patricia Arquette. I've done them all. Patricia David Arquette. All of them. That one's on the list. It's not happening. I know I've done it. Ruth Maddock. I think I've done Ruth Maddock. So, hello, campers. Ruth Maddock. I think I've done it. Where am I now? Ty Simpkin. Margaret Mead. Sorry, Margaret Mead. Oh, my fucking word. Margaret Mead. Margaret Mead. Teddy Treefather. He's got big hands. Ty Simpkins. Ty Simpkins. There we go. Next one. Katie Price. Already done it. Richard Attenborough. Already done it. Laura Dern. Already done it. Jeff Goldblum. Already done it. Charlie Dimmock. I'm sure I've done Charlie Dimmock as well. There's no Gates. Charlie Dimmock. We've definitely done the investigation. I don't think there's any Gates, as I recall. Where am I now? Charlie Dimmock. Sam Neill. I think Sam Neill's on the list as well. Sam Neill. Yeah, done that one as well. None of these are getting done, I'm telling you. Andre Dida. Andre Dida. Andre Dida. Greg Cookie. Greg Cookie. There it is. Greg Cookie. Can you school check lotto winner Francis and Patrick Connolly. Francis Patrick Connolly. That one there. Images. Those two. They're the wrong size, aren't they? Starters. He's bigger on every stage. The neck, the mouth, the eyes, the deepness, everything. I would say they were flip-flops. How much did they win? Where's that gone? Second, let me look. 114 million quid. Flip-flop. No normal person wins 114 million. $280 million. Don't think so. They'd do too much good with it. Cal Fabio. Oh, I don't know. Why is that coming up? Brazilian writer and pastor. That is him. Right, okay. Woman. Final answer. Look at the eyes. Windows to the soul. Ariana Richards. You got me there. Ariana Richards. 2 first names. American painter. He's got long arms, hasn't he? Next. Surreal Ports. Surreal Ports. Next. Louis Guzman. I've already done that, haven't I? I think I've done that one. Louis Guzman, Puerto Rican actor. Yeah, I think we've got Louis Guzman. Pretty sure we've done there. Louis Guzman. Next. Where am I now? I've lost it. Gugu Liberato. Gugu Liberato. Liberato. There we go. Gugu Liberato. Next. Ruby Rose. The dark-haired one, we've done it. I know I have. Let me have a look. Yeah, that one's been done. Next. Grady Dick. Grady Dick! Grady Dick. He's a greedy dick. He is. Grady Dick. you dick. Isis the Amazon. Isis the Amazon. Lindsay Cat. We've already done it. Are you winding me up? Next. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes. Basketball player. I might have already done that one, you know. His name rings a bell. Bryce Dallas Howard. I think we've done Bryce Dallas Howard. Ginger one. Yeah, we've done that one. That one's on the list. JJ Slater. JJ Slater. No write up. JJ Slater. Next one, Racer Leal. Racer Leal. Brazilian skateboarder. I think I've done that one as well. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. Another basketball player. Goodbye. There we go. Next. Fernando Melgini. Oh my gosh. Fernando Melgini. Please come up. No. Oh my gosh. There it is. Fernando Melgini. Next. Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram. Basketball player. Next. BD wrong. What does that mean? Did I put something wrong? I don't know. James Nesbitt. I think I've done James Nesbitt. James Nesbitt. I'll be surprised if he's not there. I've done most of the English ones. Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher. Basketball. Gustavo Curtin. Gustavo Curtin. Curtin, that's it. Adriana Carambo. Already done it. Emmanuel Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly. Barry Howard. Barry Howard. Why does that name ring a bell to me? Is it English? English actor. Barry Howard. Oh, Barry Howard. Very camp, that one. I always thought he was camp. Where am I now? Haley Steinfeld. Have I not done that one? I swear I've done it. It said open. It said resume browsing. I'm sure I've done it. Where am I? Jacob Poltel. Oh my gosh. Jacob Poltel. That's the one. Next. Oshai. Oh my gosh. Oshai. What's his name? That's the one. Next. Oshai. Dominic Swain. Dominic. Is it Dominique? Swain. It is Dominic Swain. Next. Dominic Swain. Jamal Sheed. Jamal Sheed. Get off. It's winding me up. There we go. Next. What's that? Charlotte Pemp Mule. Right, stop there. We've got plenty. Stop. Where was I? Jamal Sheed, I think was the last one, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Jamal Sheed. Charlotte Kemp Moore. Charlotte Kemp Moore. There it is. Charlotte Campbell. PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker. Jonathan Mogbo. Jonathan Mogbo. Jameson Battle. Jameson Battle. Is that a real name? Ulrich Kamosh. Ulrich Kamosh. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. Oh, I've not done that one. I could have sworn I've already done it Alpha. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. Oh, maybe not. I was thinking of Sophie, Duchess of Kent. I wasn't thinking of that one. Grace Giannakis. Oh my gosh. Grace Giannakis. Why is that not coming up? Giannakis. There it is. Grace Giannakis. Next. Orlando Robinson. Orlando Robinson. Basketball Center. Orlando Robinson. Jacob Walter. Jacob Walter. Yeah, that'll do. I'll find it. AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson. Someone code. Garrett Temple. Garrett Temple. Garrett Temple. Jared Roden. Jared Roden. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, find it. Adriana De Oliveira. I don't know that one. Adriana De Oliveira. Vera. It's not coming up. That's got no write up or anything. Adrian. No, I put Adriana. You prick Google. You know what I'm looking for. Tosses. Oh. Oh, that's a dude. Look at that dude. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Done. That's plenty. And we're good to go. Back to the start we go. Marc Lavoine. Lavoine. I don't know how you say it. Lavoine. Lavoine. I don't know how you say your name. Let's have a look at Marc. Marc's definitely widest in the hairline. Images. Is that his wife? We're done. Adriana Caramo. Wait, that's not his wife. He's married to the rugby player. Isn't he? Or is that his new wife? Just look at the difference in their faces. This one used to be a super. Look at the shoulders on it. This one used to be a supermodel, I believe. Super because you don't realise that the men pretend to be women. That's what makes them supermodels. I thought it was because of the height. Yeah, the height is because of the men, Div. Marc Lavoine. Lavon. There's nothing. Not a single gate. Come on now. Nothing. Let's go walking. Marc Lavoine. I don't think I'm going to get him. Oh, maybe we will. No, maybe we won't. Oh, maybe we will. What's that? That might be him. I'm not sure. Marc Lavoine. It says it is. No, it is. Oh, we got him twice there, though. That's the same picture. No, they're two different pictures. 1, 2. Same picture. That him crossing there. Dang it. It's no good. Still nothing. Is that him? That is him. Is that Karamboo again? Why does he keep getting Amaru? That means sexy, doesn't it? Amorous, Amaria. He's kissing him there. She's kissing him. They might be together now, I'm taking it, is it? Got rid of the rugby player, did he? Lavin. Mark Lavin. We're done. I've got 3 gates, that'll do nicely. Save images 1, save images 2, no. Save images 2. Save images 3. And just like that, Mark Lavin fails forensics. Face. I'll take that. It's a bit big, but I don't care. Save image. 3 gates, that'll do. Next. It is Matthew Chichakok, who got gates. Is he anyone with gates I've seen in ages? That's not him, is it? Dang it. This is what annoys me. It shows you him and then it takes it off him. It looks like Chris, what's his name, the actor? Oh no, he don't. He did the other one. 1. Ski whiff. Is that a full mince? That's 1. That's 2. Needs to be squared off. That's 3. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we'll take the 3 gates. Save images. Save images. These pictures out copy. Oh, don't tell me they're X's. I don't know if I've just got them or not. I wasn't paying attention. Facebook will work. But the X ones, I have to go and get them. No good. No good. No good. I just want your face. Get rid of that. Search. I'll take that as your face. Close the eyes. Save image. And we're done. I'll explain CSI. Next. Faruza Bulk. I don't know if I've done this one. I'm going to have a look at the back part. Hey, what time is it? 10:05. Right, I'm going off. I'm tired. Just remember, God loves you. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll finish these. Until next time, he wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Good night. God bless. Goodbye. Later, E-Trader. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. God bless you all.